I told my mom I'm embarrassed to be related to my brother. She slapped me so hard my ear started ringing, but by the end of the week, she was the one apologizing. My brother Evan is 24. I'm 19. Growing up, he was the golden child. Straight A's, varsity soccer, full scholarship to a state university. I was the quiet one who got decent grades and stayed out of trouble. Nobody special. When Evan graduated, my parents threw him a party that cost more than my first car. When I graduated, we went to Olive Garden. I never complained. I figured Evan earned the attention. He was objectively more successful than me. Then everything changed 6 months ago. Evan moved back home after losing his job. He said it was budget cuts. My parents believed him instantly, gave him his old room back, paid his car insurance, bought his groceries. I was working 2 jobs while taking college classes, paying my own rent, my own everything. One night, I stopped by to grab some stuff I'd left in the garage. Evan was on the couch playing video games at 2 inches the afternoon. He didn't even look up when I walked in. Mom pulled me aside in the kitchen. Be nice to your brother. He's going through a hard time. I nodded and didn't say anything. 2 weeks later, I found out Evan didn't get laid off. He got fired for stealing from the company. Over $8,000 in equipment he sold online. I only knew because his old coworker told me at a coffee shop. She recognized me from Evan's Instagram. Your brother's lucky they didn't press charges, she said. They just wanted him gone. I went home that night and couldn't sleep. My parents were funding the lifestyle of someone who got fired for theft. Meanwhile, I was eating ramen 3 times a week to make rent. I didn't say anything for a month. Figured it wasn't my place. Then came Thanksgiving. The whole family was there. Aunts, uncles, cousins. My parents spent the entire dinner talking about how proud they were of Evan for handling his job loss with grace. He's already applying to new positions, my dad announced. He's going to bounce back stronger than ever. Evan just smiled and nodded like he was accepting an award. I felt sick. After dinner, my cousin asked what I was up to. Before I could answer, Evan cut in. She's still figuring things out. You know how it is with some people. Everyone laughed, my mom included. Something inside me cracked. I stood up from the table. Actually, I'm working 2 jobs and maintaining a 3.8 gigapascals. But sure, I'm the one figuring things out. The table went quiet. Evan rolled his eyes. Here we go. Little sister wants attention. My mom gave me a look. Don't start drama on Thanksgiving. I should have stopped there. I didn't. I looked at my mom and said the words that would change everything. I'm embarrassed to be related to him. The room exploded. My mom stood up so fast her chair fell over. She walked around the table and slapped me across the face. How dare you? She was shaking. After everything this family has done for you. I didn't cry. I just grabbed my keys and left. For 3 days, nobody called me. No texts, nothing. Then my aunt called. She'd gotten suspicious after Thanksgiving. Did some digging. Found Evan's old coworker on LinkedIn. Heard the whole story. She confronted my parents that morning. My phone rang an hour later. It was my mom. I need you to come over. Her voice was different. Quiet. When I got there, Evan was gone. His car wasn't in the driveway. His room was empty. My mom was sitting at the kitchen table with red eyes. She didn't look at me at first. He admitted everything, she finally said. The stealing, the lying, all of it. I sat down across from her. We've been paying his credit card bills for months, she continued. Thousands of dollars. He told us it was student loans. My dad was in the living room. He looked like he'd aged 10 years overnight. My mom finally looked at me. I'm sorry I hit you. I didn't say anything. She started crying. I'm sorry I didn't see it. I'm sorry I made you feel like you weren't enough. I reached across the table and held her hand. Evan called 2 days later asking for money. My dad hung up on him. Last week, my mom asked if I wanted to move back home rent-free while I finished school. I said yes. She put my graduation photo on the mantle where Evan's used to be.